My name's Michelle Sear. I have 3 kids, Addison, Cameron, and Kellen.
Kellen has a genetic condition called 48XXX.
His motor skills, his ability to talk, his sensory, it affects everything about him.
Oh, come on, run fast, run.
As the months went on, he never cried once. That's my 3rd child. Babies cry. So I kept asking for tests. His pediatrician, Dr. Brophy, said, "Is your mommy instinct going off?" And I said, "My mommy instinct's screaming." It took me about 5 weeks to get the test done because I was scared. And it came back that he had 2 extra X chromosomes.
For a long time, people thought that they had intellectual deficits. And now we have found that with early treatment and early intervention, many of the children with 48XXY are functioning with normal intelligence. They have language problems, but that does not prohibit them from being included in school environments and moving through education within normal limits.
Christopher's my 2nd child, and I was recommended to have genetic testing done because I was advanced maternal age to be having children. The doctor called me and told me that Chris had an extra X. Basically, what she told me was that he might not even finish high school. Everything that I was reading showed me that if he had a good support system, that a lot of the problems that they were identifying could be addressed.
What about this for an eye? First time we learned about this condition is when we got the amniocentesis results. The geneticist called us and said, there is a variation. It looks like the fetus is XXY. We hung up the phone and we have no idea what this means. A lot of the information that we found on the internet it's outdated. It's archaic. Some of it's just simply wrong. We found a lot of things from Dr. Smago-Sprouse. We found a lot of journals. And it was within, I don't know, an hour and a half of finding out the stuff from the medical community, what exactly it is, what it entails. We were like, oh, well, we can handle this. This is easy.
So what we do is we do comprehensive neurodevelopmental assessments starting as young as 2 months of age, and we work with the families to really coach the families on how to optimize the child's development. And then we develop programs that can be transported back to their community, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech and language and developmental therapy. It is not gender specific, it is equally distributed. It's 1 in 500 males have an extra X, 1 in 1,000 girls will have an extra X, and 1 in 900 boys will have an extra Y. The early symptoms are any child with a developmental disturbance. This would be a reasonable test to get on a baby who is not talking by 18 to 24 months, a baby who was not walking at 15 months. When you think of preschoolers, we think of the preschoolers who go into school and have trouble adjusting, cry. Teachers are worried that they're immature, they're talking late, their speech is not clear. And then at school age, we would say kids with reading dysfunction, children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, children who are having behavioral problems in school.
Pick it, pull. Uh-oh, build another one.
When I got that diagnosis, my whole world changed. I want babies that have these symptoms to be tested immediately, no questions asked. Get an XY test. 1 in 500 children has this.
It's 45 minutes out of your life to go in and find out so much information about the future being that you're bringing into the world.
It's easily identified with a very simple test called a chromosomal microarray, where they swab the cheek and the results can be available in 3 to 4 weeks. And the reason you should get them screened is because there's help, and the help is better when done earlier. They need treatment throughout their life. We want them identified early so they can receive this hormonal treatment that helps their brain develop.
If they get a diagnosis and they have the intervention between the ages of 1 and 5, they're going to recover. Kellen will go to college.
You see Dr. Sprouse? Yeah.